I literally dreamt of this class. Let me explain.
Thank you very much.
Shall we swing a little bit?
Okay, there we go. So, my topic is socioeconomic mobility, and what the hell is that? So that's just like the movement between social classes and how it happens. So I'm really interested in socioeconomic mobility because it kind of follows along with my other passions in business, kind of like finance and economics, like the stock market, and hopefully I'll work on Wall Street someday. And with those passions came this interest for socioeconomic mobility and kind of how I can help improve other people's lives and how I can help them kind of boost up the social ladder. Moving up the social classes and up that ladder is one of the most difficult things to do. And I've kind of learned to realize and see this as I've grown up. And finally now I've had the opportunity to do something about it. So through my secondary research, I was trying to find answers to the questions of how should people, gain more money, and how can they save more money, and how can they, manage everything better. And ideally this would help them move up the social classes and help them become, higher earning people in society. But when going through all of this stuff, my research really focused me towards the topic of education and how education plays a huge role in, my life as a high schooler and the lives of so many other people and the next generation of, workers. A few of the articles that I was reading in my secondary research really talked about how the importance of education and how education can actually level the playing field amongst people of, many different social classes. And that was a really surprising fact to me because it really proves the importance of having, a high school degree along with a college degree, and how a college degree is one of the few things that will get you a higher paying job, and it's almost like a requirement nowadays. And it's really, really scary because college is such a huge factor, and it's such a very expensive thing for many people. The prices of college have been increasing so much within especially the last few years, and the cost, leaves so much debt. College is now becoming one of the most expensive purchases for some families, and behind a house. And if it's not first, it's one of the most the second or third most expensive things that a family will ever have to pay. And that brings in the factor of debt. Debt creates so much problem for the future, especially for people who don't know how to manage it. It's so easy to rack up with the easiness of getting credit cards and taking loans. It seems like money is just there for your taking, but the money we used to pay back at such high rates is remarkable, and it causes so much stress and pain, and people are working way past the years that they should be. There's a huge article in the Wall Street Journal about this about a month ago. But let's just scale this down a little bit. After all, I don't have infinite time and have to stop somewhere. But what have I done? So, Tara McDermott, a financial planner at Ryan Financial Advisors here in Andover, has been helping me with this project. And she is someone who is a huge advocate for vocational schools. And she's really opened my eyes to the possibilities of what you can do and how you can have a great salary and have a really great job by learning a skill through high school and save so much money from college. And I feel like it's an undervalued aspect to our town, and I'm assuming many other towns as well. So appreciating what the vocational schools and tech schools have to offer is something that should be elaborated on amongst our state and country. Another thing that we should focus on is have, personal finance classes for students of all ages, from elementary school to middle school to high school, teaching, kids from a young age how to properly, manage money and how to properly, control debt, like we were talking about before. It's a life skill that needs to be taught somewhere, and the younger we can do it, the better. More life skills include, filing taxes. I know how to do taxes because because I have a job, but many people coming out of high school don't know how to do that, and don't learn that skill very often in college either. So small things like this could really help improve the financial situation and financial understanding of high school students, and hopefully create a better environment for the future. Create a smarter society for, our adulthood. Thank you.